Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the continuation of this evening's sale in New York. My name is Oliver Barker. I will be the auctioneer for this evening's sale of Spazio, the space of thoughts. This sale charts a powerful transatlantic story about the radical confrontations with the canvas to emerge around the mid-century, both in Italy and the United States. Coming from the personal collection of visionary gallerist, dealer and advisor Daniella Luxembourg, these works present an unflinching challenge to the supremacy of the picture plane. Featuring epoch-defining masterworks by Lucio Fontana, Alberto Burri, Alexander Calder, Claes Oldenburg and Michelangelo Pistoletto, amongst others, these selections from her personal collection capture a moment of profound rupture in the artistic development of the 20th century. Before we begin in earnest, I would like first to once again extend our thanks to CELINE, who have partnered with us to bring this sale to you, and to run through a few housekeeping notes. Please note that everything is sold under the authenticity guarantee and not on as-is basis. Buyer's premium will be added to the hammer price of each lot offered, and applicable sales tax will be due on the aggregate of the two figures as part of the total purchase price payable, unless you are exempt from these by law. Please refer to the online sale catalogue for further information regarding lots with guarantees and irrevocable bids. Please also refer to our conditions of business for our full terms of sale. And note that a party with financial interest in the lots may be bidding on lots in this evening's sale. And we are going to start in Spazio, the space of thoughts. Where else but Lucio Fontana, the Concetto Spaziale, the wonderful terracotta. Fontana, of course, making more appearances in this collection this evening than any other artist, really a backbone of the collection. The first, the glazed terracotta from circa 1962-63, wonderful object, showing here on my right-hand side. And I'm starting the bidding here with some interest at $40,000, so 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 80,000, 100,000 now, 100,000, for the Fontana, 100,000, 120,000, 150,000. Thank you, sir. 180,000 is bid at $180,000. At 180,000. It's on the telephone here at 180,000. Want to give me 200,000, sir? At 180,000. 200,000. Thank you, Gregoire. At 200,000. Say 20. At 200,000. It's Gregoire Bio's bidder at 2. 220 is bid. Ladies' choice at 220,000. Who'll give me 50 now? At $220,000. Thank you so much, Lisa. 250 is Leslie Prouty. It's in a new place. At $250,000. Thank you, Leslie. And the next bid will be $280,000. At $250,000. It's here with Leslie at $250,000. Do you want to give me 80, Lisa? At $250,000. Thank you so much, Leslie. It's your bid at $250,000. Lot 1, of course. The Concetto Spaziale, the Fontana at $250,000. 280 is bid in the room. It's a new bidder. Thank you, sir. At 280, and it's against you here, Leslie. 300,000 is bid. Give me 20, sir. At 300,000. With Leslie Prout, I'm looking for 20, sir, from you. At 320,000. It's your bid now at 320,000. Give me 50, please. At 320,000, 350,000 is bid now. At 350,000, looking for 380, sir, from you. At 380 now, it's back in the room again at 380,000. Thank you so much, sir, at $380,000. And 400 is next. At $380,000, it's in the room again. It's your bid, sir. Thank you so much at 380,000. At 380,000, 400,000 now. Try 20, sir. At 400,000. For the ceramic at 400,000. Glazed terracotta here, 400,000. Give you 20, sir. Yes? At 400,000, still with Leslie. 420,000. It's your bid again, sir. At 420,000. I'm looking for 50, please, Leslie. At 420,000. This beautiful object here, 400,000. 420, rather. Say 50. At $420,000, this gentleman's bid again. Thank you, sir. At 420,000. It's against you on this side. It's against you here, Leslie. I'm going to sell this time. The hammer is up at 420,000. You bidding? Yes or no? At 420, I'll take 430 at this point. At 430,000, give me 40, sir. At $430,000 for the Fontana at 430. Say 40. 440. Thank you. At 440,000. Say 50, Leslie. At 440,000, no, at 440, Leslie's out, and it's your bid, sir, and selling at 440. Is that a bid? Just checking. At 440,000. Thank you so much. It's paddle 764. Congratulations, sir. Thank you. And lot number 2, the first of the 2 fantastic Calders in the collection, of course, showing on the screens. Jose, thank you very much. This time, the Beetle from 1948, the wonderful standing work. And of course, the work is registered in the archives of the Calder Foundation, New York. Thank you for their help in cataloguing the work. The sheet metal wire and paint, the fabulous work which hung, of course, in the living room just by the Fini di Dio and the Fabro and the Pistoletto. Fantastic work there, installed on a Giacometti table, of course, absolutely exquisite. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $2,200,000. $2,200,000, $2,400,000, $2,600,000 now. For the first of the two, $2,800,000. Thank you so much. At $2,800,000, $3 million now is against you. 3-2 in several places, but I took it here first at $3,200,000. Give me 5 at $3,200,000. Thank you, David, for your bid at $3,200,000. At $3,200,000, $3,300,000. At $3,300,000 on this side. At $3,300,000 now, still with Simon. Simon Shaw, the London Impressionist Modern Team, at $3,300,000. It's here and it's against you in the room at $3,300,000. You bidding, sir? At $3,300,000. Any more? At $3,300,000. At $3,300,000. Still with Simon at 3,300,000. I'm looking for $3,400,000 now. At $3,300,000. At $3,300,000. Simon, it's with you at the moment at $3,300,000. Any more? At $3,300,000. At $3,300,000. Still with Simon at $3,300,000. $3,400,000 is bid. It's in a new place for Gregoire Billot at $3,400,000. Say 5. At $3,400,000. Next bid's going to be $3,500,000. At $3,400,000. Thank you, Gregoire. It's your bid at $3,400,000. At $3,400,000. It's against you here, David, as well. At $3,400,000. Greg's bid at 3,400,000. At $3,400,000. Against you, Charlotte, as well here. At $3,400,000. Say one more at $3,400,000. Still with you, Greg. David Galperin coming in at $3,400,000. Still with Gregoire Billot at $3,400,000. The hammer is going to go up at $3,400,000. It's against the room. Fair warning now. At $3,400,000. Thank you so much, Greg. I'm selling it here for $3,400,000. Thank you, Greg. It's paddle number 235. And now we move on, of course, to the Michelangelo Pistoletto, which made a record price when it was acquired at auction and first entered the Spazio collection, where it hung prominently, of course, in the living room, as I just mentioned as well, hanging also beside the wonderful Armada, which we'll come up to in one moment. This one from 1969, of course, the artist's wife, Maria Nuda, from 1969. And I'm going to start the bidding at $500,000, at $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, $800,000, $900,000 is bid up front, $900,000, $1 million. Thank you, Nicole. At $1 million, $1,100,000 in the room. $1,200,000 is here with Nicole. Give me 3, sir. $1,300,000. At $1,300,000. Gentlemen in the room here at $1,300,000. $1,400,000 is ahead of you there, Simon. At $1,400,000. So ladies bid in the room. 1,500,000. Multiple bidders here. $1,500,000. Give me 6 in either place. At $1,600,000. I took it from you, Jose. I see you all the way back there, sir. Can we try and do something about the lights, please, in the room? It's very dark. 1,700,000. Thank you so much. At $1,700,000. Give me 8, sir. 1,700,000. 1,800,000. Thank you so much. At $1,800,000. There it is. And against you, Simon. Against you here, madam. 1,800,000. Gentlemen seated at $1,800,000. Want to try 9 again at $1,800,000. It's here in the room, Simon, against you. 1,900,000. Welcome to the party, Claudia Dweck. Where else? At $1,900,000. $2 million. At $2 million. Let's try and make it 2, please. At $2 million. Here it is at $2 million. Say 2-2 if you can at $2 million. At $2 million. Simon's bidder here at $2 million now. It's against you. 2,100,000. I prefer 2, but I'll take 1 at 2,100,000. If we could still elevate the lights, please. There's a lot of reasonably dark lighting at the back of the room at 2,100,000. At 2,100,000. At 2,100,000. Here it is. Thank you, Claudia. At 2,100,000. Who give me 2 at 2,100,000? Is there a bid there, Brad? At 2,100,000. 2,200,000 is bid. Thank you. At 2,200,000. Thank you so much. At 2,200,000. It's up here with Simon. It's against you, Claudia. At $2,200,000. There it is. At $2,200,000. At $2,200,000. Still with Simon at $2,200,000 and selling at $2,200,000. You're going to go on, sir. At $2,200,000. $2,250,000. At $2,250,000. $2,300,000. Thank you, David. 2-3. Against you now at $2,300,000. It's David Galperin's bidder and not yours. $2,350,000. Thank you, Claudia. $2,350,000. It's against you in 4 places at this point. $2,400,000. Thank you, David. At $2,400,000. It's against you there, sir. And you, Claudia. What did you say? At $2,400,000. Want to give me 50? 2.4 it is. 2,450,000 you bidding? Yes, at 2,450,000. Claudia Dweck. Thank you, Claudia. At 2,450,000. Give me 2.5, either of you, or you, sir, in the room, at 2,450,000. Want to say 2,500,000? At 2,450,000. Thank you, Claudia. At $2,450,000. There it is. 2,500,000. It's bid. Thank you so much. At 2,500,000. It's with David now at $2,500,000. 2.5. Are you out, sir? At 2,500,000. Thank you, David. It's against you, Claudia. It's against you, Simon. Simon, you've come this far. At 2,500,000. Give me another one. 2,550,000. Grazie, Claudia. At 2,550,000. And I need 6 from you, David. At 2,550,000. Give me 6, please. At 2,550,000. It's still with Claudia Dweck here at 2,550,000. It's your bid, Claudia, and I'm going to sell it this time, David, against you now. At 2,550,000, against you, all in the room, against you, sir. Thank you, our bidders over here. The hammer is coming up this time, and David, it's against you now. At 2,550,000, 2,600,000. Thank you. At 2,600,000. Claudia, you want to try 50? At 2,600,000. And I'm after 2,650,000 from you. At 2,600,000 is back with David again at 2,600,000. I have to hurry this time, Claudia. At 2,600,000. But I don't need to tell you how wonderful this work is. 2,650,000. Thank you so much. And now against you, David, this time. She's going on at 2,650,000. It's back with you, Claudia, at 2,650,000. Claudia Dweck, 2,650,000. Give me 7. At 2,650,000. David, try another one. It's fabulous work at 2,650,000. Still with Claudia. It's a short step now. It's 2,700,000. Thank you so much. At $2,700,000. At 2,700,000. Say another one, please, Claudia. Or try 8. At 2,700,000. Not yours. At 2,700,000. It's still with 2,800,000. 2,800,000. $2,800,000 with you now, Claudia. You want 50? Okay, 2,750,000. I'll offer you 2,800,000 now, David. Try another one. At $2,750,000. I need 8 from you, please. David, come on, try another one. At 2,750,000, still with Claudia Dweck here. At 2,750,000, try 8, please. Fair warning now, and selling, last chance, for $2,750,000. Thank you very much indeed, Claudia. Paddle number 244 at 2,750,000. I think it deserves a round of applause, I think. Great price. Lot number 4, of course, the Pino Pascali, the Tappeto. Fabulous work, previously in a great European collection. Please note the work is also accompanied by a certificate of authenticity signed by the artist and dated 1968. Broadly exhibited work here, the wonderful work. Pure piece of arte povera, wonderful work here. And I'm starting the bidding here at $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 now, $300,000, $400,000 now, $400,000, $500,000. It's against you, sir, at $500,000. Give me $600,000, $600,000. Against you, Lisa, it's in the room at $600,000. $700,000. No, it's already at 6 here. Will you give me 7? $650,000 I'll take. $700,000 with Charlotte now. In several places it's $700,000. It's against you, sir, and it's against you, Lisa. $750,000 is bid with David Rothschild. $800,000 now with Charlotte. $900,000 with Lisa. $1 million. Thank you so much, Charlotte. I appreciate that. 1 million. Say 1-1 next, please. One of you. At $1 million here. With Charlotte Vanderkirk at $1 million here. It's against you in the room, against you, Lisa, and against you, David. Give me 1,000,001, please, David. At 1,100,000. Thank you, sir. At 1,100,000, Charlotte, try 2 now. At 1,100,000. On this side of the room and against you again in the room, sir. At $1,100,000. For the Tappeto, 1,100,000. Say 1 more, please. At 1,000,001. It's David Rothschild's bidder at 1,100,000. It's against you up front here. 1 million. No, I'll take 2 because I have a bid here, I think, at 2. Was it in the room? No? You want to give me 2, sir? 1,000,002. Thank you so much. At 1,200,000. David, try 3, please. Gentlemen here, at 1 million, 1 million, I'll take it now, the 1,250,000. Try 3, sir. At 1,250,000, try 3. At 1,250,000 is David Rothschild's bidder at $1,250,000. It's not yours here. At 1,250,000, try 3, sir. Here it is, at 1,250,000. I'm going to sell it here. It's at 1,250,000. It's David's bidder at 1,250,000. Hammer's going to come up against you, sir. I gave you fair warning. 1,300,000. At 1,300,000. And against you, David, this time at $1,300,000. At $1,300,000. Gentleman on the aisle here has been very patient at $1,300,000 and selling. It's against you this time. And on this side, fair warning, Charlotte, 2 to you. And selling, it's your bid, sir, for $1,300,000. Thank you. Can I see your paddle? 757. Thank you very much indeed. At 1,300,000. Congratulations, sir. And of course, wonderful moment here, lot number 5. I referred to it previously, the Alexander Calder, shown again also as you walked off the lifts on the 7th floor. Thank you, Jose. What would I do without you, sir? Thank you very much. The Armada, previously in the Claude Berry collection, of course, this extraordinary work from 1946, made briefly after the war, when Calder could resume working with sheet metal. Again, this is registered in the archives of the Calder Foundation in New York. Fabulous, fabulous object. Once in a generation opportunity. Really, it's such a rare thing, this. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $4 million now. $4 million. $4,200,000 now. $4,200,000. $4,500,000. Thank you, Nicola. $4,500,000. It's on my right now. $4,500,000 here. $4,500,000. It's Nicole's bidder at $4,500,000. At $4,500,000. $4,800,000. Thank you so much. At $4,800,000. It's here at $4,800,000. $5 million. Thank you very much. And against you now, $5 million. At $5 million. At $5 million. Any more? $5 million. $5,200,000 now. At $5,200,000. $5,500,000. $5,400,000. I'll take $5,400,000. No problem. At $5,400,000. It's Nicole's bidder at $5,400,000. Against you there at $5,400,000. At $5,400,000. Want to give you another one at $5,400,000. Still with you, Nicole. At $5,400,000. Against you here at $5,400,000. And on this side here on the telephone bank at $5,400,000. Still with you, Nicole. At $5,400,000. Anybody else? At $5,400,000. At $5,400,000. It's Nicole's bidder at $5,400,000. Not yours. At $5,400,000. You're going to go on at $5,400,000. At $5,400,000. It's Nicole's bidder at $5,400,000. Still here at $5,400,000. And I'm selling at $5,400,000. It's against you there at $5,400,000. Last chance. And selling. Hammer's going to come up at $5,400,000. Nicole, thank you so much. It's your sculpture at $5,400,000. Thank you so much. Panel number 507. And lot number 6 is the wonderful... Were you trying to bid? I'm so sorry, it's too late. I do apologize. The Lucio Fontana, the Concetto Spaziale, La Fine di Dio, of course, from 1963. The oil and glitter on canvas shown, of course, centrally in the exhibition upstairs, as you saw it, and of course also wonderfully decorating Daniella's home here in New York City. Of course, the fabulous, fabulous painting, wonderful painting from this series, important paintings from 1963 this time. And I'm starting the bidding here at $11 million. At $11 million. $11,250,000. At $11,250,000. $11,500,000. At $11,500,000. $11,750,000. At $11,750,000. $12 million. Thank you. At $12 million here. At $12 million now. At $12,250,000 now. At $12,250,000. $12,500,000. Thank you, Nicole. At $12,500,000. It's back with Nicole again at $12,500,000. It's here with you at $12,500,000. Still your bidder at $12,500,000. At $12,500,000. Anyone else at $12,500,000? Brad, are we coming in here at $12,500,000? It's on my right with Nicole Schloss at $12,500,000. There it is at $12,500,000. Thank you, Nicole, at $12,500,000. So your bid still, and against you, Gregoire, at $12,500,000. There it is, at 12.5. At $12,500,000. Still with you, Nicole, at $12,500,000. Against you there, at $12,500,000. Nicole's bidder at $12,500,000. It's selling at $12,500,000. Here at $12,500,000. Thank you, Nicole. It's still yours at $12,500,000. At $12,500,000. Selling here at $12,500,000. It's on my right-hand side. It's a selling bid at $12,500,000. Thank you, Nicole. It's selling here at $12,500,000. The hammer is coming up. Fair warning now. Last chance. At $12,500,000. Nicole, it's going to be yours at $12,500,000. Thank you very much. It's paddle number 206. Thank you so much. And we move on to lot number 7, of course, is the Luciano Fabro, another key piece from the Arte Povera movement, the Sullo Stato from 1970, the lead and road map on wood, of course, the floor-based piece. Fabulous, fabulous work, handled by so many of the great Arte Povera dealers like Gallery Stein and Turin and others. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $500,000, $550,000, $600,000, $650,000, now $650,000, $700,000 with Claudia Dweck at $700,000. At $700,000, it's your bid, Claudia, at $700,000. Against you all in the room at $700,000. Against you, sir. With Claudia Dweck here at $700,000. Is that a bid further back? It's $700,000 now. Here it is on the telephone. Is that you bidding, sir? At $700,000. Here it is, $700,000. Thank you, Claudia, at $700,000. At $700,000. Against you further forward. $750 is bid. Thank you so much, Gregoire. $800,000 now. It's back with Claudia again at $800,000. At $800,000. Thank you very much indeed at $800,000. There it is. $850. At $850,000. $850. It's Gregoire Bio's bidder at $850,000. Claudia, want to say 9? At $850,000. Still with Gregoire Bio at $850,000. Say 9. At $850,000, Gregoire, it's your bid and selling here at $850,000. Fair warning now, at $850,000, I'm going to sell for $850,000. Thank you, Greg. It's paddle 204. And on number 8, of course, a rare departure here from the Italian artist, this time to the American artist, or from Holland initially, Claes Oldenburg, of course, Sweden, I should say. The vinyl fill with Achrome and canvas, of course, the 1964 to 69 light switch, incredibly important work. One of the very few available outside a museum collection. And I want to start the bidding here at $800,000, $850,000, $900,000, now at $900,000, $950,000, at $950,000, $1 million, at $1 million, at $1 million, $1,100,000. Thank you, Lisa. It's your bid at $1,100,000, at $1,000,001. With Lisa Dennison here on my left-hand side at $1,100,000. It's here and selling at $1,100,000, $1,200,000. It's in a new place. So ladies bid against you here, $1,200,000. Lady in the room here, $1,200,000. Thank you, madam, at 1,200,000. At $1,200,000. It's against you, Lisa, at 1,200,000. It's the ladies bid first at $1,200,000. And against you on this side, it's your bid, madam, at $1,200,000. Here at $1,200,000. You bidding, Elizabeth, at $1,200,000. Sorry for the drop of line at $1,200,000. You bidding at $1,200,000. Ladies bid, and against you, Elizabeth, here at $1,200,000. $1,250,000. $1,275,000, we'd say. $1,275,000. Say $1,003,000, please. $1,275,000. Ladies bid there, $1,275,000. $1,300,000. One more at $1,300,000. $1,300,000. You want to say 325? 1,350? Yep, $1,350,000. Next step will be $1,004,000. It's here again at $1,350,000. It's your bid, madam. Thank you. At $1,350,000. Give me 4. $1,004,000. Try 50. At $1,004,000. 450. Thank you so much. $1,450,000. It's back with the lady in the room again at $1,450,000 now. Say 5, please. At $1,450,000. It's the lady's bid here at $1,450,000. I need 5 from you, please, Elizabeth. At $1,450,000. Back with the lady here. Distinguished bidder. $1,500,000 is bid now. At 1,500,000. I need 50, please. 1,550,000. There it is, at 1,550,000. And 6 will be next, at 1,550,000. At 1,550,000. Elizabeth? Is that it? At 1,550,000. Are you out now? It's not a drop line. At 1,550,000. It's the ladies' bid and selling. Anybody else? At 1,550,000. Fair warning and selling. Madam, to you. Thank you. Paddle number 659. Congratulations. Thank you very much indeed. And lot number 9, of course, is the Alberto Burri, the wonderful Cretto, the very large, more than 2 meter 50 wide picture, very comparable only to works in museums, indeed, including the Pompidou in Paris, shown directly off the lifts on the 7th floor. As you came into the auction room this evening, the Cretto, of course, from 1976, the acrylic and PVA on Celotex in the artist's frame. Fabulous picture, and I'm going to start the bidding at $1,800,000, at $1,800,000, $2 million now, at $2 million. $2,200,000. Thank you, Lucius. To start us off at $2,200,000, $2,400,000 now, at $2,400,000, at $2,400,000. You want to go on at $2,400,000? Yes, you're here at $2,400,000 now. Say one more at $2,400,000, $2,600,000. Lucius's bidder at $2,600,000 for the Cretto at $2,600,000. At $2,600,000. You're bidding, sir, at $2,600,000. There it is, at $2,600,000. It's with Lucius Elliott at $2,600,000. It's on my left. At $2,600,000. Thank you so much. At $2,600,000. Against you, Elizabeth, and against you, Serena, at $2,600,000. Still with Lucius here at $2,600,000. Unless you want to come in, David, at $2,600,000 now. 2,600,000. Still with Lucius. Elizabeth, what are we doing at $2,600,000? Some calculated arithmetics going on here at $2,600,000. Kathleen, you might have to help at $2,600,000. Want to say 2,800,000? At $2,600,000, Lucius is still with you here at $2,600,000. Anybody else at $2,600,000? Or we're selling the lot here at $2,600,000. Fair warning and selling. Straight away out. Is that it? $2,600,000. Fair warning now. Serena, just give me a sign. Are we in or are we out? Hold. I have to hurry here. Just need to be clear. There's lots of arithmetic going on. Thank God for the Apple iPhone is all I can say. What happens if we had import tariffs on those? No one would know how to add up anymore at $2,600,000. At $2,600,000. You want to go on? At $2,600,000, I have to hurry you. And selling at $2,600,000. Thank you, Lucius. Paddle 209, 26. And lot number 10 is the Achrome by Piero Manzoni. Of course, the package in wrapping paper, string, lead plate, and sealing wax on canvas. Showing you here on the easel, thank you so much. And executed in 1962. And we'll start the bidding here at $120,000, $140,000, $160,000 now, $160,000, $180,000 now, $200,000. Thank you, Claudia Dweck, at $200,000 for the Achrome at $200,000. At $200,000, you're bidding there at $200,000. Still with you, Claudia, at $200,000 for the Manzoni at $200,000. $220,000 is bid. It's in a new place at $220,000. I'll take 50 this time. $220,000 is the lady's bid at $220,000. Give me 50, please. At $220,000, with the lady here in the room at $220,000. Try 50. $220,000 is better. I need 50 from you, please. $220,000 is the lady's bid here in the room. Thank you, madam. At $220,000. Fair warning now. And selling for $220,000. Last chance. And selling at $220,000. Thank you so much, madam. Paddle 659. And lot number 11 is the next Fontana work, the Concetto Spaziale, the Teatrino now, the later work, of course. Large-scale work in this series from 1965, the water paint on canvas and lacquered wood. And we'll start the bidding here at $200,000, at $200,000, $250,000, $300,000, $350,000, $350 is here. Thank you, sir. I took it from you at $350,000, $400,000 I took here. $450 now against you, Lucius. $500,000, give you 50, sir. At $500,000, it's Ottilie's bidder at $500,000. It's against you, sir, $500,000. Ottilie wins his bid here in New York. Of course, she comes from London, but $500,000 is against you, sir, and it's against you, Lucius. 3 bidders at $500,000. Anyone else? Do you want to go on, sir, at $500,000? Still one chance of a Fontana left, the last lot of the grouping of $500,000. Penultimate lot, $500,000. With you, Ottilie, and selling. Fair warning, the hammer is up at $500,000. Thank you, Ottilie. 2, 3, 4. And we move on, lot number 12, the Scapita. The Salvatore Scapita, the Helikon from 1959. Sold as viewed, thank you very much. And I'm starting the bidding here at 600,000, 650,000, 700,000 now. It's 700,000, $750,000 for the Scapita at 750, 800,000. Thank you, Lucius. At $800,000 now. It's your bid at 800,000. And selling at $800,000, 850,000. It's in a new place. Ladies bid at 850. Thank you, madam. At 850,000. It's right here at 850,000. In the room still, the ladies bid at $850,000. It's against you here, Lucius. Still here. Madam's bid at $850,000. There you are. It's your bid at $850,000. Paddle number 815 at $850,000. You're going to go on, Lucius, at $850,000. The ladies bid here. Fair warning now. Against you, Lucius. I have to sell at $850,000. Are we coming in again? Last chance at $850,000. Thank you so much. Paddle number 815. And lot number 13, another work by Fontana, of course. This time the penultimate Fontana. A particularly beautiful work from 1952. Fabulous, fabulous scale here. Beautiful object. The oil and glitter on canvas paper laid down on board. The bookie work here. And I can start the bidding here at $800,000, at $800,000, $850,000, $900,000, at $950,000, at $950,000, $1 million. Thank you, Ashkan, at $1 million. It's with you now at $1 million for now. At $1 million here on my left-hand side at $1 million. Still with you, Ashkan, $1,100,000. Thank you, Claudia, $1,000,001. At $1,100,000. Claudia to Expediter at $1,100,000. Give me two, please. At $1,100,000. It's back with Claudia still at $1,100,000. You're bidding, sir, at $1,000,001. At $1,000,001. Fair warning now. At $1,100,000. It's against you, Ashkan. It's here on this side. Against you, Brad, too. At $1,100,000. You bidding? At $1,000,001 and selling. Claudia, it's your bid. Last chance at $1,100,000. Thank you so much. Paddle 244. And lot number 14. This time it is the last Fontana. The Concetto Spaziale, the work on paper, and from 1954, charcoal graphite on paper. And starting here at 10, 15, 20, $25,000. Thank you very much indeed, at $25,000. 28 I took online, it's an online bid. We'd like to say 30,000. Thank you, Otley. It's your bid now. I'm out as well online. At $30,000. I need 5 from you, please, Brad. At $30,000 with Otley Windsor again at $30,000. And selling here at $30,000 against the room. It's all here. $35,000. It's bid online now against you, Otley. Panel number 20 at $35,000. At $35,000. Want to give me $40,000? Thank you so much. Otley's bidder at $40,000. Greg, are you coming in here at $40,000? At $40,000. No? At $40,000. Nicole, are you coming in at $40,000? It's there at $40,000. Still with Otley. Do you want to bid online at $40,000? Give me 5. At $40,000, still on my left-hand side, and we're selling it here. It's against you online now to the moment at $40,000. Fair warning, at $40,000. Thank you, Otley. It's paddle 234. And we move on to the last lot of the wonderful Spazio group. The Joseph Kossuth 1 and 8, a description executed in 1965. This work from an edition of 3. And I start the bidding here at $40,000. So 40,000, 50,000 now, 50,000, 60,000 for the Kossuth at $60,000. At $60,000. At $60,000. Any more? $60,000. 70,000. Thank you, Claudia. It's at 70,000. It's your bid at $70,000. At $70,000. At $70,000 and selling at $70,000. Claudia, it's with you at 70,000. 80,000 is bid. It's in a new place. Thank you so much. 100,000. Thank you very much indeed. 100,000. Back with you, Claudia. $100,000. And against you, Graham, it's not yours at $100,000 here. It's with Claudia. Give me 10, please. $110,000. At 110, 120,000. At 120,000. It's back with Claudia Dweck again at $120,000. At 120. When you give me 30? Here at 120,000. 130 is bid. At 130,000, Graham, it's your bid and not yours, Claudia, for this last lot. 140. Thank you so much. 150. Thank you very much indeed. At $150,000. 150. At $150,000. Is that a bid? 150,000, still with Claudio, 150,000, and we're selling it here. Last lot, and bringing the hammer down in Spazio, thank you so much, at $150,000. Claudio, very suitable. It's yours at 150,000. Thank you so much. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, what a lucky night. Sorry, I've lost my track completely. In Spazio, the Space of Thoughts comes to a close. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Can I also thank, on behalf of all of Sotheby's, Daniella Luxembourg and her daughter Alma Luxembourg for being such wonderful partners in this wonderful presentation. It's been an extraordinary privilege for Sotheby's. And we welcome you to join us for the next sale, the Now and Contemporary Evening Auction, which will begin shortly. Again, please don't go anywhere. We want to continue fairly smoothly. Thank you.